What's up, sunshine? I'm Corey Wire. We made it to the best day of the week, Friday. But before we dive into the weekend, we've got one more round of downloading some knowledge and information into our brains. Welcome to CNN 10, your 10 minutes of news where I tell you the what, letting you decide what to think. We start with a solemn moment in the U.S. as the nation laid to rest its 39th president, Jimmy Carter, on Thursday. Former President Carter passed away last month at 100 years old, the longest-lived president in U.S. history. After a week of funeral rites and ceremonies in his home state of Georgia and later Washington, D.C., Carter was honored in a state funeral at the Washington National Cathedral. Friends, family, and public figures paid tribute to the life and work of the late president, including his grandsons, Joshua and Jason, son of former President Gerald Ford, Stephen Ford, former Carter advisor Stuart Eisenstadt, and Ted Mondale, son of former Vice President Walter Mondale, during Carter's administration. President Joe Biden eulogized the former president, calling Carter a man notable for his strong character. Biden praised him for his faith, his forward-looking policies as president, and his model post-presidency work. There were musical tributes throughout the service, including a rendition of Imagine, performed by Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood, and the U.S. Marine Orchestra and Cathedral Choir, along with the Armed Forces Chorus, honored Carter's Navy experience during their performance by displaying a naval officer's hat. Notable in the audience were the four living former presidents, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama, and incoming president-elect Donald Trump. It is rare to see this President's Club, so to speak, all together, and it marks the first time since George H.W. Bush's funeral in 2018 that they have all been together face to face. After the service, the former president's family accompanied him aboard Air Force One's Special Air Mission 39 to Georgia, where a funeral service was held at Carter's Church in Plains, his hometown. He was then laid to rest on the property of his home beside his late wife, Rosalind. Mr. Carter lived a remarkable life of service, creating a profound legacy. Now to the fate of TikTok in the U.S., which hangs in the balance ahead of a January 19th deadline. In April, President Joe Biden signed a law that would ban America's most popular social media platform unless its owner, ByteDance, sells it. As a last-ditch effort by the company to halt the ban goes before the Supreme Court today, real people who rely on the platform have their livelihoods in doubt. CNN's Claire Duffy talks to one such content creator who's built a community of millions of followers and shows us what a TikTok ban could mean for the broader economy.
Joanne Molinaro is one of nearly 2 million content creators on TikTok, bracing for a potential ban. And she's already feeling the financial effects.
I do brand deals as an influencer. Well, those brands are not willing to spend dollars right now because they're terrified. Oh, why would I spend money on a campaign that's going to just fall flat on its face in a few days?
TikTok estimates small businesses would lose more than $1 billion in revenue. And creators would suffer almost $300 million in lost earnings in just 1 month if the app is banned.
A TikTok ban would be absolutely catastrophic for the creators and the small businesses who rely on it. The way most of these individuals are making money are through brand deals exclusive to TikTok. It's really not coming from TikTok itself. It's going to be a huge loss for these individuals.
Given how big the creator economy has become, do you see an impact potentially to the broader economy if TikTok goes away?
I absolutely do. If you are relying on TikTok Shop to help your small business and all of a sudden you're losing a main outlet for sales, your sales are going to go down, which means now your employees, you may struggle to pay your employees, you may struggle to bring financial income into your own household. So there's going to be a ripple effect.
If TikTok is banned, other platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube will likely benefit.
Content creators are resilient. They're not going to throw up their hands and say, well, I'm done, right? They will pivot. They will pivot to YouTube. They will pivot to Instagram. I do believe there could be this is just my guess on my own 2025 predictions. There could be another social media app waiting in the wings from another big tech company.
Pop quiz hot shot. What sport created during World War II as a way for soldiers to have fun on their downtime will be an Olympic event during the 2028 Games in Los Angeles? Croquet, bowling, darts, or flag football? Put your hands up if you said flag football, the non-contact sport originally called touch and tail football back in the day. Flag football isn't just a backyard sport anymore. What started as a small grassroots sport movement is now becoming a big-time booming business. It's now the second fastest growing team sport for kids ages 6 to 17. I spent some time with coaches, NFL leaders, and players like our friends at Dunwoody High School and Pope High School right here in Georgia. They are passionate about their sport and their energy is infectious. Take a look.
Hit it, crush on 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Flag football is exciting.
It's such a fun sport.
Flag football is a community.
Flag football is all those things and a booming business.
How have you seen the sport grow and evolve since you first started?
I started in 2018 and the sport has skyrocketed. When I started with NFL flag alone, which is rec league players, are roughly about 200,000 participating. It has ballooned to 800,000 participating.
People are starting to see, that it's a big deal and colleges are picking it up more and more.
I came from small town in Panama, in the west side of Panama, all the way to be in Kansas, winning national championships and just being able to get a scholarship is such a proud moment, of course, for me.
Flag football is the second fastest growing team sport for kids ages 6 to 17, seeing a 26% increase between 2019 and 2023, according to the Sports and Fitness Industry Association. Now, the group also sees significant growth in footballs and protective gear, such as mouth guards, guardian caps, glasses, with a nearly 30% increase in all football equipment.
You see all the Instagram ads and you see all the people just promoting the game in general.
We're getting more and more sponsorships with our local flag football program. We have a lot of local business owners that are coming out now. They want to get involved with this fast growing sport.
You start thinking about all those jerseys, all those flag belts, all those footballs, all those participants, all those tournaments and events. It's now just coupled into that multi-billion-dollar industry of youth sports, and flag is a skyrocket for that.
Today's story getting a 10 out of 10 is a drone rescue that deserves a round of applause. We're talking some real life Ace Ventura pet detective stuff. Thermal drone technology saved the day after a 2-year-old Bernese mountain dog named Charlie went outside on a foggy morning and his owners say he vanished. After a week of searching for their pup, they enlisted the help of animal research and rescue group Doggone Pet Recovery, who deployed a drone, and they found Charlie in the nick of time. Only 2 minutes away from home, in a grassy field, Charlie was injured with a broken leg, but he went to the vet and is now on the mend. Rough week for Charlie. Glad he is safe at home. Now to bring the show home, shout out time. We're sending some love to Vista Heights Middle School in Saratoga Springs, Utah. Fly high Blackhawks and shine bright superstars. You never know when, you never know how, but you may be the light someone needs today. Rise up. Remember, you are more powerful than you know. I'm Coy. We are CNN 10. It's been a blessing to spend this week with you.